Are you tired of making a Ewedu soup that comes out watery or loses its beautiful green color? Well, today I'm going to be showing you how to make the perfect slimy, vibrant Ewedu that will have everyone asking for more. Stay with me till the end because I'll be revealing the secret ingredients that guarantee your Ewedu stays slimy and rich green every single time. You don't want to miss this. These are fresh Ewedu leaves, also known as jute leaves. Ewedu is one of the most loved Yoruba soups in Nigeria, and it's usually paired with amala and gbegiri, a delicious combo we call abula. In my area, one bunch of Ewedu costs 200 naira, so I got 3 bunches for 600 naira. How much does the same quantity cost where you live? Please drop your answer in the comments. I would love to know. The first step in preparing Ewedu soup is to separate the leaves from the stalks because we only cook with the leaves. Once that is done, I'll put some water on fire, then rinse the Ewedu leaves to get them ready for cooking. While preparing the leaves, let me quickly share some amazing health benefits of Ewedu. These jute leaves are packed with vitamin A, C, and E, which help boost your immune system and keep your skin glowing. They are also rich in calcium and magnesium for strong bones, and the high fiber content is great for digestion. Ewedu is also known for its antioxidant properties, which help fight inflammation and support overall wellness. To get the best of these nutrients, it is important not to overcook the Ewedu leaves. Cooking it just long enough to soften the leaves will help it stay slimy, fresh, and full of these health benefits. Now that the leaves are ready, the next step is rinsing it. It is very important to rinse your Ewedu leaves thoroughly. As you can see from my video, I rinsed mine about 3 times until the water runs clear. So after that, I take out some of the boiling water from the pot. This helps to prevent the Ewedu from becoming too watery. Don't worry, we can always add the hot water back later if we need more. Here comes the secret ingredient: bicarbonate of soda, also called baking soda. Just a little goes into the boiling water. This is what keeps the Ewedu slimy and also helps it retain the beautiful green color. Baking soda also makes the Ewedu soup cook faster and can also aid digestion when used in small amounts. Important or emphasis on small amounts. After adding the Ewedu leaves in the pot, I realized I needed a little more water, so I added some of the hot water I set aside earlier. Then I give it a gentle stir and allow it to cook on medium heat. Be sure to stay close to the pot because Ewedu tends to foam and rise while boiling because of the addition of baking soda. So keep stirring at intervals until the leaves soften. That's when you know it is ready for the next step. When the Ewedu is almost soft, this is the perfect time to add your iru, also known as locust beans. Iru is a traditional Yoruba seasoning that gives Ewedu its unique depth of flavor. It is rich and slightly nutty. It instantly transforms the soup and makes it taste more delicious. But beyond the taste, Iru is also very healthy. It is rich in protein, fiber, and natural antioxidants. It helps with digestion, supports gut health, and some studies even show it can help regulate blood sugar and improve heart health. At this stage, the ewedu is soft and ready to be blended. I like to scoop some out into a blender while the rest I mash directly in the pot using the traditional Yoruba Ijabe, that is the local whisk or broom used for ewedu. Personally, I prefer using the Ijabe because it gives the soup a beautiful rough texture instead of making it completely smooth. But if you are using the blender, here is a trick to achieve almost the same texture. Don't blend continuously. Instead, use the pause button and just press it 2 or 3 times. That way it won't become too smooth. Anyways, each method has its pros and cons, and with the Ijabe you sometimes find tiny broken brooms in the soup. With blender it can easily become too smooth. Another great alternative is using a hand grater, which gives a perfect rough texture, even better than the Ijabe, to be honest. Unfortunately, mine isn't working right now, so I couldn't demonstrate it here. No matter the method you choose, the key is to keep that slightly rough, slimy texture that makes authentic Ewedu soup so enjoyable. So this is the picture of the grater I have, and I'm very sure most of you have it at home. So you can just pour your Ewedu in it and just give it 2 to 3 pulls, and you have your perfectly rough texture. Now tell me, which method do you use to make your Ewedu soup? Is it Ijabe, blender, or hand grater? And which one do you think gives the best results? I would love to hear your answer in the comment section.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things.
I've also scooped out some of the cooked ewedu into another bowl because I'll be making another version of this soup called Ewedu ala sepo. If you want to see how that is done, I've linked the video right up here. For this pot, I added a little seasoning and salt and then gave it a stir. You may not need to add seasoning if you don't want to. Just salt is perfectly fine. And at this stage, you can also add more eru, that is locust beans, if you love that rich traditional flavor. Look at how slimy it is. I can see it still keeps that fresh green color. Ewedu is so versatile. You can enjoy it with stew, gbegiri, and amala, like I mentioned earlier, or pair it with another swallow like semo, eba, or pounded yam. Either way, it's delicious and deeply satisfying. After adding your salt or more eru if you like, leave the ewedu on low heat for just 1 to 2 minutes. This helps all the flavor to come together without overcooking the leaves. If you have watched this video up to this point, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.